Sitting with Thomas Folker again on the subject of quantum silver. Thomas, the subject we have today is, you're going to tell me.
Yeah. Hi, Grant. We're going to talk about diarrhea today. Also a very common condition. There are many different causes. The effect on the body is always the same because it's painful, it's uncomfortable, and causes a lot of discomfort, and can even be life-threatening if not treated. So, yeah, let's have a look. But there we are. So our subject today is diarrhea. Let's have a look. First of all, the different causes, and we also just group them together to have a better oversight about the possible causes. One of them is infection. Infection into your body causing diarrhea can come in many forms. One of them would be water that is contaminated with bacteria. The other one would be food or food poisoning. And obviously, if other people have got diarrhea and that bacteria that causes it is contaminated and sits on any objects that you're also touching or moving on, that can come into your mouth. And only with a few bacteria, they multiply very quickly in the body and then cause a lot of havoc. Other possible causes of diarrhea could be allergies, for example, nutritional allergies. If you're unaware of that and you eat something that your body can't handle, that will cause diarrhea. And then also food intolerances. For example, lactose intolerance. Some people aren't used to or can't digest the milk sugar. So any dairy products that are not processed, they battle with because it contains lactose and the body can't digest that, and that then causes a problem. And then spices. Some people like myself, we battle with very hot curries or hot spices, and it just causes problems with the digestive system if one takes those in or eats them. And then stress can also cause diarrhea. I'm thinking of exam time, students that have anxiety about exams or started learning too late or whatever at work, or whatever social conditions one is involved with. Trauma can cause stress, and that can cause a diarrhea. And then there are also some other factors that we don't have time for today. The symptoms is obviously that you've got to go to the loo very often. It's often watery. The body can have fever. Stomach cramps are very common with that, even vomiting. And then dehydration, because of the loss of fluids, causes you to dehydrate and to become weak, really just no energy left. So I think it's very easy to diagnose from those symptoms. Now, what happens during diarrhea? So actually in our gut, we've got billions of bacteria in a normal, healthy gut that help with digestion, with immunity, resisting any foreign bodies not to come into the rest of the body and cause disease, etc. So they've got a big function there. But as soon as you've got diarrhea, there's an upset of the dynamics of these different bacteria and how they function. And the bacteria causing disease take over, and the good bacteria become less and less. So there's no longer harmony within the gut. So these bacteria, these billions of bacteria that are part of our normal functioning gut, we call the microbiome. So it's really like a microcosmos within your gut that functions in a healthy person. And as soon as the unhealthy bacteria dominate, they produce toxins that cause fever, that cause inflammation, that increase the bowel movements. It disrupts digestion, so food is not absorbed properly, and that's one of the reasons also why you become weak. And because of the diarrhea, the food passes through your digestive tract a lot faster than it would under normal circumstances. And because it goes so fast, the body doesn't have enough time to reabsorb the water out of your gut back to the body, and that is part of the reason for dehydration. Obviously, the toxins also that are produced by these bad bacteria, they cause water leakage and seepage into the gut, which is then excreted. Your immunity is compromised because your healthy bacteria are no longer dominant. And as I said, food is not absorbed optimally, and that causes also weakness because you don't have a constant supply of energy and food. Right, now how do we go about treating a diarrhea? And I think the first very important one is to stay hydrated. Now, I have found that one of the products that one can use, which are easily available, is just your normal Coke. And a flat Coke is better, so you can just leave the Coke open or put it in a glass and stir it a bit with a teaspoon. But flat Coke contains a lot of minerals that help with rehydration of the body. One can also buy rehydration electrolytes at a chemist, and you mix those with water, and they will also replenish the potassium and other minerals that one loses, which then cause the weakness. So that's the number one, is to try and stay hydrated. If one has a problem that a person vomits a lot and it doesn't stay in the body, then just try and drink smaller amounts at a time till your body rests. And then if you are hungry, you can eat small quantities of, for example, toast. That is quite good for a person, or maybe well-cooked rice, something that is easily digestible. Stay away from proteins and meats, etc., while you are still sick. And then very critical that you drink quantum silver twice daily, because the sooner you start with that, the quicker these bacteria and the infection in the gut will be killed, and restoration to normality will occur. Now, we've got a very special product that has been developed for such a condition, and we call those capsules quantum silver gut health capsules. And I'll speak a bit more about those. Those are the best to take in case of diarrhea. So in other words, it's rehydration, drink fluids, especially something like flat Coke that contains minerals to restore what was lost, and then drink the quantum health gut health capsules, the quantum silver gut health capsules, and rest is very critical to give your body a chance to heal. Now, the quantum silver gut health capsules contain 4 products. And as I said, this is a new exciting product that we have launched, especially for gut indigestion problems, diarrhea. So the first ingredient is our quantum silver, and that eliminates infection. Any virus or bacteria or protozoa that might be involved causing the diarrhea will be eliminated with this quantum silver in this capsule. But then the capsules also contain probiotics. Probiotics are good bacteria that we take in to restore the natural function of your microbiome within the gut. As I told you, there are billions of bacteria in a normal, healthy gut. Now, to restore those, we've got to put back what was lost. So these probiotics and the 12 different strains that are contained within the capsules come into the body, and as they dissolve, these bacteria sporulate and multiply and restore the gut back to health. Then it also contains as a third ingredient a product called heparin, which is a natural plant extract, and this extract boosts and supports the liver. Our liver is like the factory of the body. It has got so many functions. One of them is to detox all products and metabolites that are produced within the cells and are excreted. So during a case of infection or diarrhea, there are many toxins that come into the bloodstream, and the white blood cells fight that to try and get back to health. and these products have to be detoxified and excreted via the bile. So our product Hepagen that is included in these capsules helps the liver to boost those functions and to heal faster. And then the last one that's also included is a product called bromelain, which is a proteolytic enzyme, and it is derived from pineapples, actually from the pineapple stem, which has a high concentration of this enzyme bromelain. And that helps to reduce inflammation of the gut. So by that swelling coming down, the normal functioning and normal absorption of the gut cells is restored, and you are back to your normal self so much quicker. Yeah, I think that gives a nice overview. And as I said, Grant, I'm so excited to see that these Quantum Silver gut health capsules, which are a new development by our company, encompass all of that. So you do not have to drink the Quantum Silver separately and probiotics separately. It's an all-in-one capsule, which makes it so much easier, cheaper, and fully effective. Yeah.
Yeah, Thomas, it's the first time I've actually sat and listened to somebody about diarrhea. You know, diarrhea is an unspoken subject.
Yeah.
But when you break it down like that, it seems pretty natural, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you sort of like, it's something that's spoken about and it's behind closed doors and shame. But it's brilliant that you can actually address it in such a simple way. So
Yeah.
thank you for that.
And you know, our gut is built so fantastically. The surface area of our gut, if you would equate that just to understand of an adult human being, it would be the length of a tennis field times 5 meters to the side. That surface area we have available in our gut to do the digestion and absorption of food and the different particles and water being reabsorbed, etc., to stay hydrated. It's amazing how fantastic a gut is actually, or what the biology looks like.
Yeah, I heard it was big, but I didn't realize it was that big. And a couple of pills can sort that out, eh?
Sure, yeah.
Amazing stuff.
And to make it easy, I mean, I hate drinking hands full of pills. So here you've got one tiny capsule that contains all that. Very easy treatment. Yeah. And then also interesting with Coke, I do not sell Coke, but I have researched it because we also use it in case of animals with diarrhea, that the first Coke was actually developed and only sold in a pharmacy for stomach ailments. And only later it became a drink that is generally used.
Yeah, I had heard that.
You have heard that.
So you just read. I thought it was one of those wife tales, those old myths that.
No, it's actually true. Yeah.
It's actually true. Eh? Okay, well there you go. But Thomas, thank you very much for that. It was very informative. So the website once again is on the screen: www.q-health.co.za. And once again, you can buy these products online. Thomas, thank you very much for joining me on Coffee with Grant.